Hey everyone, today I'm going to teach you about how to make songs that are fun that can be used in your classroom today. Hey, let's face it, right? Learning is often done through song. When you learned your ABCs, you'll probably learn the ABC song, and that tune stays with you to this day. So I'm going to show you a real simple tool that will help you to create songs for your classroom, whether that's for memorizing Bible verses, memorizing the 50 states or the parts of speech, or whether you just want to make a fun song for your classroom. So we're going to use a program called Suno.com. So the first thing that you want to do is go to your web browser and go to Suno.com. When you get to Suno.com, you need to create an account if you have not created an account already. Suno is free. It does have a premium version that you can pay for to get more iterations, more songs, that type of thing. But for your purpose, it's probably okay to just have the free account. So I would encourage you to go ahead and just sign up for the free account at this time. At a later time, if you decide that you want to sign up for a premium account, then go ahead and do so. So I'm going to come over here and come to sign in and click that. And then it is going to ask me to continue. And so I'm going to continue with my Google sign-in. And I'm going to use my school account. Hit continue. Okay, so now I am signed in. I'm going to hit not now to get rid of all of that. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look over here on the left side, and I want to go to where it says create. So that's what you want to click, create. When you click create, you're going to get this screen that is up here right now. And what you want to do in order to make your own song is come over to this tab called Custom. So I'm going to click Custom there. When you click Custom, you'll see that there's two parts here that I want you to pay attention to. The first is the lyrics. So you can post your lyrics right in here. There's also the style. So what you want to tell Suno to do is to create a song in a certain style. So some of the styles might be things like they have some under here as suggestions. I haven't heard of some. 808 percussion, slow hard rock, acid bass, okay, 80s glam rock, high fidelity, soulful female vocals. So there's all kinds of different styles that Suno will use to create your song from the lyrics that you give to it. And so you can say anything from hip hop to country to any of those that I just mentioned. So let's back up a minute. And what I'm going to show you now is how to stack different tools together so that you can use them. Because if you're like me, you're not a very imaginative soul. So you could come up with your own lyrics and go ahead and write them here into Suno. But I'm going to suggest that you go to your favorite generative AI tool, your favorite large language model. That's the fancy way of saying if you like ChatGPT, then use ChatGPT. If you like Gemini, then use Gemini. If you like Microsoft Copilot, use Microsoft Copilot. If you like Grok, then use Grok. I'm going to go ahead and use Google Gemini for this purpose to create some lyrics. And so I'm going to navigate over here to Google Gemini and just switch tabs here. And here in the chat box, I have already pre-filled it with a prompt to save us some time so you didn't have to listen to me type. It says, you are a high school biology teacher and expert lyricist. Create for me a song that will help my students learn the process of photosynthesis. The lyrics are being written to paste into Suno. Ask me any clarifying questions one by one that will help you provide the best lyrics. And so that was the prompt that I came up with. I gave it a role. I asked it to create an action. I gave it a little bit of context. And now I'm going to ask it to execute and to ask me any questions one by one. I'm going to turn on the thinking mode. You can turn on different modes here. You could do it in the fast. I'm going to do it in the thinking because it tends to scour a little bit more and do a better job of getting some lyrics. And then I'm just going to hit go. We'll see if it comes up with any questions or whether it's going to give me lyrics right off the bat. So, hello class, I'm excited to turn complex machinery of a leaf into a hit track. As your resident biology teacher, my goal is to make sure these lyrics are scientifically airtight while being catchy enough to get stuck in your head before the midterm. to get to the perfect vibe for Suno, I have a few questions for you. Let's start with the most important one. What musical genre or style are you thinking for this song? Okay, I'm going to do kind of a country twangy because I have found students typically will remember country twangy better than some others. So the musical style I just wrote in there, country twangy. I'm gonna hit go. That's a fantastic choice. The next question for me says, how deep do we need to go with the terminology? Are we sticking to the big picture, sun plus water plus carbon dioxide equals sugar plus oxygen, or do your students need to know the specific departments of the factory like thaliocoids and the stroma and the Calvin cycle? I am going to say stick with the big picture. I go. We'll see if it has any other questions or whether it's going to generate the lyrics now. Okay, so it's giving me a picture here. It says to help me nail the storytelling aspect of this country track. Here's my next question. Do you want the song to be told from the perspective of the plant itself, like a hardworking green farmer, or should it be a narrator describing the miracle happening out in the fields? Let's say from the perspective of the plant. That's fun. Go. See if it does the lyrics now or if it comes up with another question. If it comes up with another question, I'm going to answer it and then I'm going to say, please generate the lyrics because I had enough of your questions. Okay, so here it comes with another question. Do you want this to be a slow, soulful ballad about the long day's work or a high energy foot stomp and barn burner? So I'm just going to copy this here and put that as my answer. And then I'll say, no more questions, please. Please create the lyrics now. We'll see if it is obedient. It says it's crafting the lyrics. Okay, so here we go. It says the green farmer's grind, tempo 160 beats per minute. I think it's the verse one, chorus. Ask me if I want a study guide. I am going to say no, but what I'm going to ask it is to please produce these lyrics so they can be used in Suno and directly pasted. That's probably what I should have said in the first place. Just to make sure that all the syntax is the same so that Suno can reply well with it. So notice it gives me the style prompt. Remember we had the style in Suno. We're going to go back to Suno in a minute and we'll see that. And then here's the lyrics, okay? So I'm going to take the lyrics first and I'm just going to copy this just as it is. And Control C or Command C if you're on a Mac. I'm going to go back to Suno for a minute. Okay. Here in my lyrics box, remember I'm under custom now. I want to create and then custom. I'm going to just paste those in there. Again, for me, I'm unimaginative. I couldn't come up with those lyrics. At least lyrics not that good, that's for sure. I'm going back to Gemini for a second because I'm going to grab my style that it said. I could just write down here country, upbeat, twangy, but I kind of like the way that Gemini had produced it. So we go up here to what it said, the style prompt. High energy, country, barn burner, twangy, electric guitar, bluegrass fiddle, so forth and so on. Copy that. I'm going to come over here to Suno and I'm going to copy that and paste it into my styles. Okay, so don't worry about these advanced options or save to or anything like that. As soon as I begin to hit create, you're going to see it come over here on the right side. It'll start to generate. So hit create. And so it's going to take a moment to go through what it needs to go through to go ahead and to do that. So you'll see the little sort of going here. So what you want to do is it's going to create for me some really great songs that will I have to upgrade to get the full song, but it's also going to create for me the here as well in just a moment, and we will get those that we can get for free, and then we can also download those, and I'll show you how to do that in just a minute. All right, so it looks like they're far enough along. See, these only did to 1 minute, but I'm going to go ahead and click on this one. Gives me two choices here, so I'll be able to pick. Play, click on it.
Well, I wake up in the morning with my toes deep in the clay. I've been standing in this meadow since the middle of May. I don't need a grocery store, a kitchen, a hall. I'm a self-made living factory, standing proud and tall. I point my solar panels, yeah, my leaves up to the sky, waiting for that big old fireball to come rolling by. Oh, I'm cooking up a miracle. Can't you?
All right, so that's one there. I don't know exactly how long that one will go, but you see over here on the right side, you have the lyrics, so you can kind of follow along as you go. Oh, so it goes 3 minutes and 14 seconds. So this, let's listen to the second one, and then we'll choose which one we like best, or I'll choose one which I like best, and I'll show you what to do with it after that. Okay, so let's listen to this second one here.
Well, I wake up in the morning with my toes deep in the clay. I've been standing in this meadow since the middle of May. I don't need a grocery store or a kitchen in a hall. I'm a self-made living fecker, every standing proud and tall. I point my solar panels, yeah, my leaves up to the sky, waiting for that big old fireball to come rolling by. Oh, I'm cooking up a miracle, can't you see? Turning rays of gold into energy.
All right, so there you go. Quite interesting. So I like that second one that we played. So here's what you do is you go over here to these three dots and you click that, and it'll come up with this little pop-up menu. I go to download. You're going to want to download it as an MP3. Click MP3. Now it's going to ask you, do you need commercial rights? Now, for the purpose of using it in your classroom, you do not need commercial rights, so that you don't need to upgrade. You're not selling this. It's educational use, and so you just hit download anyway. All right, so once you have saved that, what you can go ahead and do is to upload that to your Google Drive. So I'm going to come over here to my drive in the 15,000 tabs that I have open, and I have a specific, I called it verse songs when I taught Bible, so I'm going to put it in there. And so I'm going to go to File, Upload, and I'm going to go to where it is Downloads. And there it is right there for me. It might be in a different place for you, Fast Acoustic. And so I'm going to double click that. Okay, it is going to go ahead and to upload here into my Google Drive. So there you see it, Fast Acoustic Guitar. And then what you want to do is come over and you want to open up, I like to put mine in Google Slides. You can also put it into Google Classroom if you like, now that you have it there, and your Google Stratosphere and your Google Drive. So if I open up a new tab and I go to slides.google.com, I create a new blank presentation. And if I click inside one of these boxes, and then I go to Insert and Audio, and if I navigate over to my verse songs, or you could go to your recent as well, Fast Acoustic Guitar is the one I wanted. Okay, so I've done that now. And you see it comes up with a little thing right here. So if I'm doing a presentation and I want to play that song, all I need to do is to highlight it and press play. It's going to play my song. So I hope you found that helpful, a quick way to use some songs that can be memorable, that can help your students to memorize things, Bible verses, 50 states, parts of speech, whatever it is in your context. If you have any questions, always feel free to reach out to me and I'll do my best to help you. We can also do some one-on-one if needed if you get stuck. So please feel free to reach out at any time. Thanks so much for watching.